Condolences on your loss of your friend. Yeah, thank you. Your thoughts on the latest Pluribus episode and what you think might happen in the finale. Um, I mean, I'd say that like Carmine, you watched the last Pluribus episode, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad episode, but it's probably my least favorite of the episodes, only because it didn't really drive the story forward as much as the other episodes did. I still liked it. I think it was fascinating, and you wonder who. Like, we see that our protagonist is not being sincere in her interaction with the collective, and you wonder about how sincere the collective is being. I mean, she believes that the collective can't lie, but I do wonder about that, because I wonder how manipulative and the collective is being. But there's some fascinating plot points in there about like they're building a big antenna and stuff like that, and so.
And they want to share this gift
Yeah,
with other species across the universe.
And you're like, what the fuck is, what the hell? I mean, it'll take a long time. And it took 640 years for the message to get to Earth. But yeah. So there's some I do like the fascinating like sci-fi elements that are lingering in the background that are not thought about very much. But so a few of those came in. So
that episode also kind of confirms my theory that it's kind of a weapon. And in a sense, it kind of is.
Mm-hmm. It was also very interesting. I thought there was an interesting thing that was brought up about, she started asking about what's the name of the liaison's real name?
Zhozha.
What is it?
Her companion, the one that always follows her, Zhozha.
Zhozha. Here's the thing about Zhozha is because she starts asking about Zhozha's like personal likes, right? I would love to know if Zhozha was a lesbian before she joined or not.
I was thinking the same thing.
Right? Because it's like, if you're talking about her personal likes and you're now having a sexual relationship with her, like, how much consent is, I mean, this goes to the Mauritanian too. Like, how much consent is there when your body is no longer your body, but everybody's body, Can
you imagine like a scenario where, let's say the hive mind is defeated and everyone goes back to normal? Everything Carol has done to Zhozha when Zhozha was agreeable, and now that Zhozha is back to normal, like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, the Mauritanian's going to face the same moral questions,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, of her own free will, would Zhozha have done that? Like,
her brain kind of broke a little. Maybe, I don't know if it was her brain breaking or her receiving information that Manusos is coming, but
because it happened right at the moment, right? And so you didn't know if that brain break was from remembering what Zhozha liked versus like the Paraguayan coming. But I'm really looking forward. I mean, they know that the Paraguayan is a fucking fascinating character, and so they've been building up like, well, we're gonna fucking have you really know the Paraguayan in this like last episode. So it's like, okay, you're gonna treat us because we all think the Paraguayan is fucking rock star. But so like,
here's the thing about him. I think last episode was very wasted because it could have been a good chunk of it his journey through the Darien Gap and through like the Central America. Because despite only having like maybe 2-3 lines of dialogue, my man is such a good actor. That the tension in his face, his eyes, he is super interesting despite not even having that much dialogue.
I know. I fucking love the line too, though, where he's just like, "You're not my mother. My mother was a bitch." I think that's so funny.
But I do agree with you. You're right about how, first off, the pacing is atrocious. I have to wait 7 days for the story to move at a snail's pace. I know some asshole is probably going to say, like, well, Carmine, you don't understand patience. This is how Vince Gilligan does. Yeah, suck my dick.
I mean, it is true that, like, I binged
Better Call Saul or
Better Call.
Breaking Bad?
No, and I never binged Better Call Saul, but I binged Breaking Bad, and I thought it was great. But I do think had I not binged it, I would have been like, what are we fucking doing? Oh my god, this is going on for years. Like you had a whole episode about the fucking cop's wife's kleptomania that has nothing to do with the fucking story. Like
that never comes back. It never comes back.
It never fucking comes back.
But with this show, it's constantly like the lingering shots and these long scenes, and like I get it. It's a show about vibes. That's perfectly okay. But man, do we trudge along to the plot? Fuck. And it's the only thing Vince Gilligan can do. He's known for his amazing side characters. There are no side characters here. They're all off doing their own thing. Mauritanian guy, Paraguay guy, they're all doing their own thing. It's just Carol alone with 7 billion of the same character. There's not much there. Like, what is she going to do besides just sit and fuck off with fireworks?
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, the story hasn't been like super tense and interesting since she drugged Zoja.
Yeah.
That was
that was super interesting. And like her going, it's like, it's interesting for her emotionally to like be like dealing with her loneliness and going into a nearly becoming suicidal because she's so lonely. That was all very interesting. But
well, here's the thing though, we don't even know if that's true or not. It could be an act to get them to come back so she can try like new theories on how to bring everyone back. And maybe the new plan now is to like try to bring Zoja back on an individual level.
Yeah.
Force it. Like, don't say we, say I. It's still, I'm still enjoying the show, but man, I wish it kind of like the pacing was a bit quicker.
Oh, the radio tower is why they don't have cell phones. You're right.
Pluribus.
Pluribus.
Pluribus. Yeah. I thought they had cell phones in Pluribus, right? They had cell phones in the first episode, right?
Well, no, the after the incident. After the incident, she then uses her landline to like call them.
Oh, you're right. I did notice that. So there's no more cell phones in Pluribus after the incident.
Wait, Trey, you're actually keeping up with it?
Cell phone? No, she definitely uses a cell phone when she goes to the hospital. She definitely uses, right? When
she's been using like a landline phone for a while, I feel like.
At her house, but I want to say like when she goes to when she wakes up at the hospital and finds that no one's there, doesn't she call them?
I think so. I'd have to go back.
Oh my god. Huh. Like I thought maybe at the hospital, but maybe I'm not. Maybe she picked up like the phone behind the desk kind of thing.
Dan is telling me they tell us that cell phones are specifically gone. I'm asking him, when the presidents are on when the president's on TV. So episode 1? I need to go back and watch it then. Because I've seen her use the landline phones, but
she definitely uses her little landline phone. Very 90s.
So when Dan's telling me when the president's on TV talking to Carol, I guess he tells us that cell phones are gone. Huh. I gotta go back and watch that.
Yeah. And it's the radio that they're talking about, the giant radio that they're building to beam stuff into space.
And Trey, you're getting back on this? Are you caught up?
Yeah, I've been getting back on it. I've been following it, like what's been happening. So I know
is it still bumming you out because Carol's an asshole?
No, she's got better. She's got a little bit better as the. It's just a late. It's a late. She gets better. Like
please tell me you watched the latest episode.
That's where she makes out with Zoja.
Yeah, that's good shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
Preston, tell him why that's a bad thing.
Well, because Zoja is like she may have not been a lesbian before joining, and she may not be game, but her body is being used
Oh
to
yeah.
being puppeted. Because I mean, in the episode, she specifically starts asking like, what were Zhouja's favorite foods, and like she specifically starts asking. I think we're probably supposed to start thinking about this because I thought of it and Carmine said he simultaneously thought of it, because she starts asking Zhouja about her preferences, and and specifically ice cream, right, or something. And if you're talking about like,
What's your favorite food? And she says she likes mango ice cream.
right, so it's like when you're talking about like food preferences, something that's so like innate, that you didn't. Yeah, I'm sure there's some food preferences that like are culturally and influenced, like, oh, I used to eat this with my grandpa and whatever summer or whatever, and it affects you. But like sometimes you're just born with like food preferences. Like I just do not like this food. I don't like broccoli. I mean, I like broccoli fine, but like some people just don't like broccoli. So I think it's like you're supposed to be thinking about sexual orientation at the same time.
Right, but allow me to be gross for a minute here, because on one hand, you're right. What if that wasn't her? What if women wasn't her preference before? But on the other hand, Zhouja has the knowledge of all of the best pussy eaters on the planet, bro. I like.
Oh, sure. I mean, also like in the grand scheme of things, if we're talking about the trauma that Zhouja is going under, I mean, she's also being forcefully made a cannibal, and lots of other fucking horrible things. I mean, I mean, maybe it's down the list of the trauma. Like, I'm just, but it's just.
But also, though, she's got the knowledge of every professional sex worker on the planet. Come on, Preston, stop it with the moral dilemmas. Stop it.
Carol is like the Mauritanian guy. Like she's
I think we're supposed to make that connection. That the Mauritanian, she looked at the Mauritanian as disgusting, and yet she has become the Mauritanian. I think we're supposed to think about. That.
To be fair to Carol, though, Mauritanian guy jumps into this immediately. She resists until she's just so alone and starved for human attention.
Yes.
For a human connection. All in time for Manusus to come in the next episode and judge the shit out of her.
And she's somewhat, I would say she's somewhat seduced by the
Dark Side of Force.
The Zhouja. But I mean, Zhouja's body being puppeted. I mean, Zhouja is all of a sudden quite charming and making all sorts of jokes, right? So.
To be fair, man, Zhouja did take her on possibly one of the best dates ever. Like, rebuilt her fucking favorite diner. My God.
You've never done that? But then she was like talking about like what the waitress had been. Like she had moved to like Florida, and like it was really weird that she was taken away from her life just so that she could serve at this diner. And it's like, yeah, that's bad, but not as good as being taken away from your life to be forced into a sex puppet. So Zhouja has it worse. I think we're supposed to be asking these questions, and they're going to come back later. If they don't, I'm going to be disappointed.
Again, all in time for Manusus to come in next episode and judge the hell out of her and be very upset with her.
It's the last episode of the season, right? Next episode?
Yeah. We'll see if the Mauritanian comes back.
Oh, boy.